How to become the go-to expert? Basically, as I said, people like to buy from people who they perceive as an expert. They know what they're doing. They know what they're talking about. And the great thing about that is that you can, truth of the matter is, an expert is a person who knows one more thing more than you. That's what an expert is. Because if you don't know how to do that one thing and someone does, to you, that person is the expert. Right? So long as you know one more thing more than the next guy, you're the expert. And it's possible through assumptions and perception to create expert status. So, and achieving expert status all begins with the About page, at least on a blog anyway. On my blog, my About page is your resume. And I cannot count the number of times I went to a blog, check out their About page, and then I see this is an example of an About page. Because, you know, other than your front page, your About page is your second most read page. If a person likes your blog, they're going to want to find out more about you. So they're going to click on your About page, and if they want to read about you, not this is an example of an About page. Right? So work on your About page. That's like your resume. You know, show all the great things you did. Post a video. So that's it. And other things you can do to achieve expert status. And so position yourself as the expert. You know, give your blog a custom design, or give your website custom design. Do not use the default template. Every company, you know, all the big corporations, they have their own custom look. It's their brand. So you don't have to spend thousands of dollars to get a custom design. You can just buy a WordPress theme that allows you to modify colors, change things around, and make it look good. Go to 99 Design. Get a logo made for $100. Get yourself a custom logo. You don't have to spend that much money to just give yourself a custom logo just to stand out. You can create testimonial videos. You know, if somebody likes you, ask them for a testimonial. People live vicariously through the words and actions of other people. Right? So create testimonial videos. Speak at an event. The speaker is usually perceived as an expert. I was once on a panel. Sitting on a panel for supposed to be real estate professional, real estate expert. And I don't know how I guess you got chosen for this panel, but I sat in this panel, and you know, I'm not a real estate guy, but because I was sitting on this panel, people thought I was a real estate expert, so after they were asking all these questions about real estate, I didn't know. But yeah, see, that's his example. Read an article for a trade pub. See, trade publications, they can't afford an editorial staff. All the articles in the trade pub are user submitted. So if you submit an article, chances are it will probably be published, and now you have something to show. I've been published. Have someone interview you. The interviewee is always perceived as an expert because the interviewer's status is passed on to the interviewee. And the interviewer doesn't have to be famous. If you look like you're being interviewed, you must be known for something. Right? So this can all be set up. Right? And one of the best examples I have was someone who's able to construct himself or position himself as an expert is Tim Ferriss. Tim Ferriss, author of the 4-Hour Workweek. You know, everyone knows Tim Ferriss? Right. If you ever read Tim Ferriss's bio, it sounds really, really impressive. But once you dig into a little deeper, you start to realize that it's, okay. Like, he says he is a Chinese kickboxing champion, which sounds really impressive. Only there is no such thing as a Chinese kickboxer. Right? They're from Thailand. He holds the world's record in tango spinning. So I first started tango spinning. He holds the world record in tango spinning. So when I first read that, I thought, I'm thinking Michael Flatley, you know, 28 taps a second. So I actually found a YouTube video of him doing his world record tango spin attempt. 1 minute tango spinning, he'd spun 37 times. It's a world record that nobody cares about, that anyone can break if they want. So all he did was pick a world record, an obscure record, go, hey, tango, okay. Tim Ferriss, world record tango holder. So it's a big book, right? So I'm sure you can find a record you can break. All right. And this is something where I did a couple weeks ago, is take a Walk of Fame picture. You see, a couple weeks ago, I was at Newport Beach, Lexus, and they were holding the OC Metro's Top 40 Under 40. Top 40 Under 40 Award. And in that OC Metro, they had one of those, Walk of Fame kind of thing, like this. So, yeah, top 40. So I had this picture taken, and I posted on my Facebook profile, and suddenly I started getting people saying, "Congratulations!" I only attended it. I didn't let you win this thing. And one of the groups I belong to, Social Media Marketing Orange County, they suddenly posted on their wall, "Congratulations to John Chow for winning the top 40 Under 40. Now, if I didn't say anything, I let this hang, it'll probably be on my title. And the reason I won the award was because I was just dressed nice for it. Okay? Wrapping your package. Wrapping your package, presenting yourself as you look like I could possibly win. Okay. So establishing your brand again, create your own custom logo. This logo was done by logomyway.com. Basically, it's a crowdsourcing logo development system. You put up what you want, the look, get an idea, and other designers, they create logo, and you say, I want this one, make some changes. I offer $150 for prizes, and then the winner, I gave the winner $150, and I got myself a logo. And again, custom design my blog. My blog was designed by Unique Blog Design in Seattle. $7,500, but like I said, you can just start off with a premium theme that you can just customize, change the color yourself. $100, you don't have to spend that kind of money to get a custom design. And just presenting yourself as a professional, wrapping your package, dressing correctly. Photograph, get some professional photos taken. You see, this photo right here it's on my Facebook header. And it always gets me a lot of questions because they wonder, how do you take this photo? Right? And this photo, the only thing real in this photo are the people handing me the money. You see, this was taken behind a green screen. That's me. That's the original photo right there. And then what I did was I just used my Photoshop, and we just edited out the green screen, and then I could put any backgrounds I want. And so the first one was all the cars in the background, and this is me in my house of gold. So, yeah. And what we could do, if we have time, like maybe tomorrow or later on tonight, if you want to take this kind of photo, I got my camera, and we're gonna have someone stand here, and we can get some crowd of people, and we can take a photo for you that you can use on your page to position you as an expert. People passing you money, they're wondering, wow, there you go. Another way you can be perceived as an expert is to associate with successful people, or just to take a picture with successful people, because birds of a feather flock together, and therefore if you hang around successful people, people just assume you're also successful. So whenever possible, and I'm with someone who's rich and famous, I always take a picture of them. So here's a picture of me with Guy Kawasaki, one of Apple's original employee, a successful venture capitalist. That's me and Tim Ferriss, the Mr. 4-Hour Work Week, and Michael Dell. So here I have 3 pictures of me with a venture capitalist, a New York Times bestselling author, and a billionaire. Not a bad group of people to hang around with or to be associated with. Now, if you don't have access to rich and famous people, I hear that there is this place in Las Vegas called Madame Tussauds Wax Museum. And I hear at this place, it is possible to shake hands with Al Roker and get a glass of wine poured to you by Wolfgang Puck. Share the glass of wine with Julia Roberts, and if you're feeling really frisky, you can fill up J-Lo. Now, I actually don't recommend you actually do this. This is just for fun. But the funny thing is, I posted this, and I did say that it was at a wax museum. It was actually at the Dell party. The Dell hosted a party at the wax museum, and they let everybody go into it. But so the funny thing was, after I blog about this, when people search for J-Lo, I showed up in the blog post. I showed up in the search result. So it was J-Lo. They see JohnChow.com. They say, oh, it's John Chow feeding up J-Lo. What in the world? So it's kind of cool. The ultimate way to be known as an expert that will beat anything else is to write your own book. Yay! Published author equals instant expert status. When you write your own book, you go from mere blogger or mere ebook scammer to published author. And that level of status will open up a whole door of opportunity to you. And the great thing is, you don't have to write it yourself. See, my first book, Make Money Online, it says, John Chow with Michael Kwan. Guess who wrote the book? Michael Kwan wrote the book, exactly. I gave him my 60 pages of notes, and I said, Michael, turn this into 30,000 words. And he did. See, Michael's a freelance writer. Now he's a freelance writer who's also a published author. And his rates has shot up because of it. Right? My new book, Blogging Secrets, it says John Chow and Pen Jun. Pen Jun didn't write it, I didn't write it. Actually, I don't know who wrote it. So you don't have to write it yourself. You get a ghostwritten, you can outsource it, and I am reading my book right now, so I'll know what it says after I finish. And my first book was actually published by a New York publisher. I went the traditional route. I don't recommend that ever do again. It's just a big, humongous hassle. My second book was published on Amazon CreateSpace. And that, if you want to publish a book, that's probably the best way to do it. Basically, the first book took me almost a year from conception to actually in the bookstore. Amazon CreateSpace, we got that from conception to the Amazon store in 30 days. That includes writing it. So, and all you got, $600, upload the words file, Amazon automatically converts into book format, assigns an ISBN number, they automatically create a Kindle edition, it lists on the Amazon store, and now you're a published author. And the great thing is, as the owner of the book, you get to buy it at Amazon publisher's price. So I can buy 300 pages, costs $5 if I want to buy it to give out to people. So $5. And I've been to meetups, where I've seen some people with really, really fancy business cards, like made of titanium or whatever. It's like they spend like $5 a card. So they can can you imagine someone's going to hand you a titanium business card that costs $5? I go, my business card. Right? Who are they going to remember at the end of the day, and which card are they going to keep? Right? Even if someone knows more about blogging than I do, I wrote the book on it. I wrote the book on it. Yeah. I'm the expert. This is it. I mean, if you want to be an expert, you write a book. You write a book on it. All right. Getting media coverage. The easiest way to get media coverage is actually to write a book. But the book has gotten me a lot of media coverage. Suddenly, everybody wants to write about me. So I've been in BC Business Magazine. So here's me on the cover of the I think that's the Ming Po newspaper, Hong Kong's biggest magazine. And Vancouver Sun, and on the cover of the Province newspaper. And this was really, really cool because this is BC's .com moguls. And that there is Kevin Ham, one of the world's biggest domainers. He owns 300,000 domain names. They make about $30 million a year for him. That's Marcus Fine, owner of Plenty of Fish, the world's biggest dating site. And I'm the Blogbuster. Association, cover, and they call me the .com mogul, not me. Third party basically of elevating your brand. So TV, newspaper interview. After composing all this together, the last thing you need to do, you need to make a demo video. And the demo video basically explains to your audience what you are all about. What you're all about. And I put that on my about page, and this is my demo video. So I'll show this to you right now.
How about a dude telling you you can make millions just by blogging?
If you want to be a millionaire, how make the money from John?
Don't tell me you can make money with social media.
The last couple of days, I've been sharing with these people behind me my 10 years of internet marketing experience. I've just been transferring my knowledge to them. These people pay $15,000 to be here.
Be talking to John Chow, who makes money in ways that I didn't know you could make a lot of money doing this. And if you've ever wondered how it happens, he's going to explain it.
We now have grown from having a few hundred visitors a day and maybe earning $2 or $3 in AdSense to a point where we now have peaked at 5 million page views a month, and we have a staff of 10 writers.
Imagine being so excited that you can't be able to sleep at night. And the reason you can't sleep is because you discovered the power of making money online by blogging.
I really didn't believe in the blogging industry before. I didn't really see a way to make money from it. And from what John showed me, even just a few simple steps and quick slides, even with his daughter online, I'm a total believer.
The power of the .com world and how he's utilizing it very effectively and spending quality time with his little daughter.
One thing I can say about John is that this guy is genuine, he is real, and his level of ethics is one which I've never seen before.
You're one of the best of the best.
I really appreciate John.
He's giving all day. He's sitting on his blog and he's giving away stuff. He's putting away his entire system is on the blog. He's not charging a penny for this.
He has taken blogging, social media, all these tools and turned them into a money-making proposition. At a time when a lot of other companies are struggling with that whole question. How do you make money on social media?
Time and money.
You enable people to stay at home and generate money while they're sleeping.
It's absolutely brilliant. It can work while we're sleeping.
What John Chow taught me literally revolutionized the way I thought about how I speak to my customers, how do I speak to my database, and even approach them. It was literally remarkable.
Just keep on going back to johnchow.com.
He just gave me all the tools I need.
How many people here felt that this was one of the best events they've ever attended? How many of you felt that $15,000 was money well invested?
We're with John Chow, bitch!
So that's a demo video. Basically, in the 2.5 minutes, it tells you what I'm all about. Demo video which has several features. 1 to 3 minutes long. Stick to no more than 3 key points. My demo video shows that I can show how to make money online. I'm the expert, and I have testimonials to show that I'm the expert. Have testimonials. You notice the video is mostly filled with nothing but testimonials. It's one thing to say that my level of ethics is one of the best I've ever seen. But it's totally something else when someone else says it. Actually, when I say it, it doesn't sound like anything. Right? So people live vicariously through the words and actions of others. That's why I have a lot of people talking about me instead of me talking about me. So show the results. Try to show the results when you get a testimonial. Try to ask them how did it help them. Like if you say, how much more money did it make you? How much more weight did you lose? I can show the results. And always have your demo with you. See, my demo is with me everywhere. It's in my iPhone. It's in my iPad. So if I'm at a meetup and some guy's asking, what is it I really do, and I don't feel like explaining, I just pull on my iPhone, I put the headphones on and go, watch. Demo video. All right. So basically, I want to touch a little bit about why I'm in Mo. I am a blogger. I remember my first money from blogging, and now I'm also in Mo. So I want to explain to you why I got involved in the business. See, I'm presented with opportunities all the time. All the time. I get emails all the time because of my reach and my readership. So I'm very, very picky about what I select to promote and what I select to be in. So these are 4 of the main reasons why I decided to work with Matt and join my online business empire. The first one is that the products are already created, all done for you. See, I create my own product, and therefore I know how much they cost to create. It's not cheap. My last product, I Am John Chow, the sales page alone was $7,500. And then there's the video editing. And then there's the actual cost of creating the products and the time involved. I couldn't begin to tell you how much it would cost to create 37 different products. It's a lot, and I'm already running into 5 figures just creating one. And you can have all this for the cost of a Mob license. That to me was a no-brainer. Absolutely no-brainer. My number 1 reason why I'm in Mob is The customer is yours for life. See, in typical affiliate marketing, like I have an affiliate program for my products. If you want to sell Blogging with John Chow, I am John Chow, you can sell it. It's on ClickBank. You get 50% of the money. But here's the thing. So you promote my product, and you make a sale. It's $37. You get 50% of the money. You got half of $37. Who has the customer? I have the customer. And then what I will do is I will take that customer and I would say, hey, you really want to learn about blogging, the whole shebang? This is my Blogging Secrets DVD course. It costs $2,000. If I sell it, who gets the money? Me. The affiliates doesn't get any part of this. They got the 50% of a $37 product, and I made the real money. With Mo, your customer is your customer for life. And any product that is sold later on, you get a commission from that. Unlike a typical affiliate structure where you get the money on the upfront lower price item and make nothing on the big ticket item, which is where the real money is. So whether they buy today, tomorrow, or a year from now, you will get that commission. So it is your business because it is your customer. The phone team. And that's the thing that I'm missing on my blog. I don't have a phone team. And I don't call people up. I don't like calling people up. And Matt tells me that the phone team is responsible for almost half his sales. So if you don't, basically on my blog, but I'm potentially missing half my sale because I don't have a phone team. But he has a phone team that will call up the lead on your behalf, and if they sell them anything, you get your commission. Your only job is to drive traffic and drive leads. And we've shown you many ways for you to drive leads. So that's all you have to do. Passive income rules. I love passive income. Right? I said, I do not trade hours for dollars. People ask me, what's my rate for consulting? I said, it's 0. I don't do consulting. I don't do coaching. I don't do one-on-ones. Because to me, that's trading hours for dollars. I don't do that. I create systems that make the money so I can play in the park at 2 p.m. in the afternoon when everyone's at work with my daughter. So mobile allows me to create passive income. And over time, you can live off that. And you can do anything you want in the world. It allows you to live anywhere in the world, running from anywhere in the world, and all you need is access to a web browser. And I also get a Mercedes-Benz. Mob has a Mercedes-Benz, a Merc program, where you can get a Mercedes and Matt will pay for it. So I was the first recipient of this. This is a 2013 SL 550. It cost $120,000, and it's the best convertible I ever owned. It's like the most technology-laden car I've ever seen. It can tell if I'm falling asleep behind the wheel, and then a coffee logo will start beeping on the dash, telling me to go get some coffee. It has an air vent behind the headrest, so I can drive to the top down even in winter because it just blows hot air on my neck and just keeps me cool. And the seats are heated and air conditioned, and it gives massages, 4 levels of massages. So I'm driving, and I got the air scarves going, and it's the seats massaging me. Either I will arrive at my destination totally refreshed, or I will arrive asleep. And it's a good thing the car can practically drive itself, because it can keep you in your lane. It automatically stops in case you forget to brake for the car in front of you, just don't rear anybody. It's pretty amazing, and basically you can get all you gotta do is just reach a certain sales level and mob, and you can get a car. And basically, I just gotta do 3 license wipe sales a month, and I get a Mercedes. Now, in my first 6 months of my blog, when I first started monetizing, the first 6 months of my blog, I made $17,096.27. And actually, it's 6 months plus 8 months, because the first 8 months of the blog's life, it didn't make anything. So I didn't start the count from there. I started the count from when I first started blogging. After 6 months, it made $17.96, $96.27. In my first 6 months of Mo, I made $128,804.40. So huge difference. And why is that? Well, for one thing, high-end, big-ticket item, high-end product, a phone team that will follow my lead. I get paid for life. So, yeah, I'm still a blogger, but Moz makes me a lot of money. It makes a lot of money. And for the amount of effort like I still have to make blog posts. And that's like my time. Whereas a mobile, I just drive traffic. Traffic doesn't take my time. You're just basically buying it. Right? Just spend it. Bring James to traffic, money comes in. All right, now we're going to come to the part you've all been waiting for, how to get free beer on Twitter. I see, a couple of years ago, I was in a suburb of Vancouver called Richmond. And I was at the Austria Club. The Austria Club is I guess a hangout for Austria National. These are retired Austrian citizens, and this is basically where they hang out. And it was a summer festival. The summer festival where they have beer garden and stuff like that. And they're mostly just all retired people. They're very senior, like 70 plus. So I was trying to explain to them what Twitter was. And they just didn't get it. They couldn't get it. They couldn't grasp the concept of what Twitter was. And finally I got frustrated and I said that Twitter is where I go get beer. They understood beer. So what I did was I took on my iPhone and I sent out this tweet. I said, I follow 50 people on Twitter, but I'm followed by 106,000. Right? So I took on my iPhone, I sent out this tweet. I said, who wants to buy us beer at this German Shindig? PayPal to John Chow at johnchow.com. And I said, now watch. I put that away, then we talked a little bit, and did some other stuff. 20 minutes later, I went back to them. I fired up my PayPal app. $141 was sent to my PayPal account. So I said, look, 141 bucks in my PayPal account, we can now buy beer. And of course, their response was, what's PayPal? So there you go. That's how I get beer on Twitter. And basically, that's what I have to show you. If you wish to contact me, here's my contact information, my web, my email, Twitter. And I had a great time talking to you. You guys have been great. I mean, thank you for helping me win that money. I said, drinks are on me tonight. So yeah.